is the moment, tonight is the night.
Hey guys, it's Crypto Analysis coming at you with an update video on Dogelon Mars. So let's get right into it. I just kind of want to keep our focus on the fact that it's completely bearish right now and the sentiment is very bad. People are calling for scams. Like always, you know, when it goes up, people don't say anything. When they invest at the wrong times and it goes down, people are screaming scam. So it's like that for every single coin. I've been in this marketplace since like 2018 and like the trend never stops. So don't be fudded out and stay focused, especially if you believe in this project, and you should be good to go. So from the low to the high, as you can see, we are literally sitting on support. The RSI isn't yet oversold yet. So keep that in mind that like with a push down, I don't know if it's going to go all the way back down here. But you know, anywhere between here and here, this area, it is going to push it down to extremely oversold in the red. Okay. We are still going to make a higher low though. So technically that's still a good sign. Once that happens, I expect accumulation for a little bit, followed by a move back. And once we break this ceiling, then theoretically we back test it and we get on out of here. That's just my prediction, obviously one of my predictions at this point because of where we are. But again, I really want to bring to your attention and focus and my game plan, which is just wait until it's oversold. We already have our coins. We don't need to be impatient, right? The price is exactly where it was like a year ago. And this is just accumulation. I mean, who knows? This whole thing can just be accumulation starting June of 2022. It's been accumulating for, 2 years now. So, again, stock RSI is peak bearish right now. Not really peak bearish, actually, but it is about to be peak bearish. That's why I think that there's one more capitulation down. And when we get that capitulation, theoretically, that should mark the bottom, followed by a reversal. How high the reversal goes, I don't know, because the reversal here to here was 156%, followed by retracement to here, which is 42%, and then the next level was from here to here, which is 200%, followed by a 90%. No, 60% drop. Okay, so you got to think about this long term. I mean, if you're trying to get rich quick, then maybe this isn't the coin for you. This maybe go on Solana and get one of those actual scam coins that are all rugging to zero, right? This coin's been around since 2021, and I don't think it's going to go anywhere. The devs are developing it, which is a huge green flag, right? Like this has longevity, this has history. It didn't go to zero, it's still up. So if you initially invested in Dogelon Mars back here, you're still up. So people kind of forget about that. So it's really important to focus on that. So yeah, I mean, that's my game plan. Again, we already have our coins. Be patient. Personally, I need 7.6 more billion coins to get an even 50 billion. So I'm planning on getting it between the 786 and the 618. I don't know. I'm gonna literally, as soon as I see this thing in the extremely red area, I'm gonna pull the trigger. So I don't know how low it's gonna go, but I do think that it's gonna go between these two. And then from there we'll kind of redraw our fibs and we'll see where it's gonna go. Whether it's gonna go lower, whether it's gonna actually hit the between the 8 and the 9, or whether it reverses. I don't know. So obviously I'm in this with you guys and with whoever's watching Dogelon Mars videos, so we're just gonna literally have to wait and see. I don't think it's gonna go to zero, obviously. People that were in Dogecoin back in the day, look, imagine being in Dogecoin and constantly hearing fudders, right? Like back here, imagine, oh, the coin's dead, it didn't do anything. It went, July 2019 to July 2020. Actually, even past that, right? Well, this isn't the full graph. This isn't the full graph either. Well, I don't want to really take up too much time on this, but okay, there we go. Is this the full graph? Yeah, December 2. Well, this isn't the full graph, but look, like December 2018 to November 2020. So like December to December, that's 2 years, right? 2 years of accumulation. And if you were holding like this entire time, and like this drop happened, you would think that it's going to zero, right? But it reverses. You probably got bored and you probably sold, theoretically. So we're here. We're like literally at the two year mark, right? Look, yeah, June of 2022, followed by, because this is all accumulation. Like after this drop, I consider this accumulation because we actually broke above it and retested it. So that is literally around 2 years of accumulation. So I don't know. I'm hoping it goes back up soon rather than later, but we got to be patient. Nonetheless, we got to be patient. And yeah, that's all I got. Words, you know, here's some hopium, right? Like people are still up if they bought down here at the bottom at the lows, and just, you know, the biggest thing is like, the biggest thing I see is people screaming scam, and it's like, don't put all your money in, right? Like don't go all in. If you have money like in the bank, and I see this all the time with people in crypto, if you have money, because I used to do that and then I stopped. If you I did that with XLM back in 2018 and 19. So like I totally get the feeling. But if you have money on the side, and if you're like actually, if you have a plan, and you're buying it when, you know, at opportune times, which is like, in my opinion, when it's extremely oversold, then you're gonna do fine in a bull market. In a bear market, again, for those people that are gonna be with me for the next 4 years, this is what's gonna happen. Like, let me show you. And I know this is dumb, but like, guys, like this isn't a get rich quick scheme. This is a long-term plan to get rich, right? Because not only do you have to make the money, you have to keep it. So you definitely have a plan. So I do expect something like this, right? So let's just say something like this does happen, where, you know, we go to, okay, we don't quite get to the 1618, but we make an all-time high. So completely delete this part, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, oh, like, okay, so the lows right here, or from when we first start the bull run, whenever that's gonna be, I'm gonna take my fib from here to here, right? And then I'm gonna be like, okay, because I'm gonna sell on the way up, right? We should all take profit. We should all sell. And not financial advice, obviously. I hate saying that. Like, obviously, none of this is financial advice. But you don't like personally, I'm not gonna sell everything, because this could be life-changing money. This could actually go to the 1618 sooner rather than later, and I'm gonna be missing out. So you always want to keep it back, especially if you believe in the coin. But you do want to, you know, personally, me, I'm gonna take profits on the way up, starting the 786, which is 5 zeros 13. So if it never hits that, whatever. But if you're smart, you'll probably do it for like the 236, 382, 618, 786, all-time high, and then let the rest ride. But anyway, back to this. I'm saying too many things. So from this bottom to the high, like in 2 years or in a year, when we're still talking about Dogelon Mars, when Rufus Chain is out, however high that goes, when the marketing's good, when it hopefully becomes the next Shiba Inu, which if you're watching my video, we're all hoping for that. Like there's nothing but hope for that, and I do believe that that is gonna obviously positively impact on the price. We're gonna take our fib from the low to the high, and I'm gonna be like, okay, well now with all this capital that I have, like selling on the way up, because, you know, obviously I took the risk, and I get to reap the rewards with my profits and with my investment. I'm gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna buy, like, my first buy order is gonna be at the 382, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. So around the 786 from the previous high to the low. So like I'm gonna buy 10 billion coins here. And then my next area is going to be the 0.5 at 501, and then it's going to be the 618, and then the 786. And then the rest, I'm just going to let it ride for the next, and that's probably going to take like 2 years, like this did, right? Because we're in a bear market. So that's going to take 2 to 3 years. So don't be impatient. Like, this is going to take time, right? It's really important. But if you think like that, and if you're like, okay, well, I have money on the side, I'm not going all in, I have a plan, this is it, like, this is, sure, this thing could go to the 1618 and I'm going to get rich fast. But like, if you have that mentality where it's like long term, like, oh, okay, well, I have a plan, and here's my plan, and this is my long term plan, then it's going to be a lot easier. And also on top of that, if you don't ape in, and if you do have money on the side, you're going to know how to manage your money well. Because the thing is that if you like, people like that make quick money, they're going to do something dumb and lose it all, right? You need to manage your money well, so it's really important. And I like Dogelon Mars. They like, who buys like all of the coins from a private organization, a non-profit organization, and then starts developing the coin? Like, hello, it's just screaming green flags here. So I don't get it. Like, people don't see it. People want to comment negatively on my channel. I really don't care. Those people are getting blocked, and it's obviously people that are down, that lost their money, that like are bitter about it, or they're like whales and they're trying to get the price for cheaper. And then, so I mean, I don't know. Whatever, it is what it is. No sweat off my back. I just block them from my channel. So anything negative gets blocked, like, straight up. So anyway, again, food for thought. I don't want to make the video too long, even though I feel like I did, and I still need the watch hours. So I need 600 more watch hours to be able to get ad revenue, which is going to be a huge step for me. That's going to be awesome. So anyway, again, I hope this all makes sense. This is so important. Like, I'm not like a life coach, or I'm not like a, like a freaking guru or whatever. But like, these are like important things that like you should think about if you're investing in the crypto market, if you're investing in Dogelon Mars, if you want to make money, if you want to like, we're all hoping to make money, we're all hoping to get rich. You need to have a plan. It's very important. So anyway, please, those are my targets. Please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh, and don't forget, you could become a member in my channel right now and help support my channel and help grow my channel. So I would appreciate it. You don't have to become a member. You could just like, subscribe, and comment. That'll do it too. Thank you so much, and catch you guys in the next video.